Quit giving up your independence. Quit giving up your freedom. Quit giving up your independence. Your independence, your free mind, your free will, your free ability to move about and do whatever you want to do in your life. Quit giving that up. Quit selling that for convenience. You are giving up your freedom for convenience. I got a friend of mine. This is a funny story. I got a friend of mine that I work with at a grocery store. He's one of the grocery managers. I'm working. I'm doing my thing. And his phone's blowing up. His car is in the garage at home. He took another car to work. His car was in the garage. It started itself. It was going to back out of the garage. The garage door was shut. It wasn't smart enough to open the garage door. And he's on his phone trying to shut his car off. Don't live like that. Don't get involved like that. Don't buy a car like that. Keep your independence. He got in his second car and drove all the way back home, which was 30 miles away, to shut his car off. And he couldn't shut his car off. He could not shut his car off. It kept running. He had to actually break into the hood, open the hood, and disconnect the battery of the car so it would shut off. This is the world we're creating. This is the shitty world that we're creating with AI and artificial intelligence and everything being in the cloud. It's all in the cloud. My mind's in the cloud. My soul's in the cloud. My future's in the cloud. All my knowledge is in the cloud. All my education's in the cloud. Screw your cloud. Because someday it's all going to crash. It's all going to come tumbling down. Oh, the human race are becoming morons. No common sense. No resilience. No ambition. No forethought. No creativity. None of that. All part of us being human. It's all being done by AI. It's all being done by artificial intelligence. You got to start to say no. I've had enough. I have had enough. I'm not saying you can't live with it, but you can't live completely with it. The kind of world that we are creating is so ridiculous. And the only reason we're creating this world, is because it's convenient. It's easy. It's convenient. I live in an organic house. I live in a 1950s style house in Florida. I open the windows. I have fresh air coming in. I get an exhaust fan coming from the attic. Takes all the hot air out of the attic. I've got a cupola on my house. Takes all the hot air out of the attic. 3 doors down, they're building tombs. I call them tombs. They're hermetically sealed. They're a box. They're ugly as shit. They're a box with sealed windows, sealed walls, everything's sealed. You're living in artificial air that's piped into you. You're not breathing normal air. You're living in a tomb. We're building tombs for people. For many years, we built houses that breathed. My house breathes. At night the breeze comes through my house. I've got wooden floors. It doesn't hurt my feet, my back, to walk on my floor because I'm not walking on concrete that's covered with carpet to make it seem soft. I have wooden floors. I have a crawl space. Air goes in the bottom of the house. Air goes through the house. The house breathes. The house breathes. Like a house should. It's alive. Your house should be alive. You are alive. You want to live in something that's alive. You want to live in a tomb. You want to live in a box. You want to live in a concrete box with sealed windows. Oh, don't forget the alarm system, the ring system, and all the cameras outside. Oh, I gotta have the cameras outside because I don't trust anybody to come up to my doorstep. Whereas years ago, I'd knock on your door and say, "Can I borrow some sugar? Can I borrow some coffee?" We knew each other. We're giving up our society. We're giving up our independence. Don't give up your independence. Don't give up your independence. Every day, think about what you do. We don't. We need to get back to a harmonious, communal society, like what I write in my book, the Book of Common Point. Please share your thoughts with me. Please tell me in the comments how you would like to live organically. Please tell me in the comments how you do live organically. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do to live organically in your life? What are the steps you're taking? The food you eat, the way you travel, where you go, where you work, the home you live in, the automobile that you drive. If you go to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and look at the Pennsylvania Dutch and the Amish, they don't use electricity. They don't have air conditioning. They don't have any of that. Everything's done organic. Everything's done close to the earth. They live close to the earth. They raise all their own food. I'm going to make a prediction. My prediction is this. Our society that we live in, the Englishman society, if you think, they talk about the Englishman society all the time. It is the Englishman society because the Englishman brought all this here to this country. It is the Englishman that created all this. It is the Englishman that created all out of greed, out of money, out of power. It is all about power and greed and personal interest. It's not about harmony and living within the earth and saving the earth. They don't give a damn about saving the earth. They just want to make money. The Englishman just wants to make money. That's where it started. When we first came to this country, the Indians offered us food. What do? We killed them and we put them in camps because the Englishman wanted to control this country, wanted to control the land, wanted to own the land. You don't own anything. Indians didn't own the land. They lived on the land. They shared the land. It was a harmony with the land. You don't own the land. You don't own your house. You never will own your house. You don't own anything. You could pay on it for years and years and years and buy it for $600,000, $1 million, $2 million and pay it off. You still don't own it. You don't own anything. You can't own anything. Ownership is an imaginary thing. There is no such thing as ownership on earth. You don't own anything. You may possess it. You may have it in your person. You may use it. You may be part of it, but you don't own it. That is a legal description of you having something. But you really don't own it. Even my house, even though I bought my house, I paid my house off, I really don't own it. I don't own it. If I don't pay the taxes, I will lose it. If I do not pay the taxes, I will lose it. And I don't really own it. The earth owns my house. The house was built from things from the earth. Concrete, sand, wood, glass. That all came from the earth. All those things to build my house came from the earth. We do not own the earth. We do not own the earth. Things that came from the earth help build my house. It is all connected. It's all an immersion. It's all make-believe. We've got people in our country right now that are billionaires. They're multi-billionaires. They're trillionaires. They think they own everything. They think, as long as I got a lot of zeros behind my name in the bank, and I have all this money, and all this money, all this greed, all this money, all this power. You don't own it. It's not yours. You're not taking it with you. And your grandkids and your great-grandkids can't take it with you. Give it back. Only receive to give back. Only receive to give back. Don't receive to hoard. Don't be a hoarder. Do not be a hoarder. It's a sickness. Hoarding money, hoarding things, hoarding material things. There are some things you want to keep that have personal value, that have emotional value. I understand that, like photographs or an antique that your father gave you. I get that. I understand. That's not hoarding. That's an emotional connection. But in a common point philosophy, we don't own anything. You don't own anything, damn it. And as we get the idiots, billionaires in this world to understand that, we'll have a better world. Well, they're going to go out there and they're going to steal this land and build this retreat, and we're going to make more money. We're going to be richer and richer and richer. How much do you need? You can never spend it all. You can never give it away. You can never give it all away. You're sick. These people are sick. If I ever became wealthy, I mean, I'm not talking about just $1 million in the bank. I'm talking about wealth. 30, 40, 50, $100 million. If I ever became wealthy, I would give it all back. I would make a point before I'm dead that money goes to some good use. Damn. We got to change the mindset of what's going on in our world, the way people think. They're living in tombs. They're making so much money they can't spend it all. And they're living in these boxes that have no fresh air. They have no windows you can open. It's a prison. They're living in their own man-made prison. Self-made prisons. They're living in a self-made prison. Don't live in a self-made prison. Not necessarily the house, the building, yourself. Are you living in a self-made prison? Are you living in a self-made prison? Debt, material things, greed, self-serving. It's all about me. It is a prison you have put yourself in. Break out of the prison and have a free mind. Have a critical mind. Good. This video is about remaining independent from all that. Independent from greed. I find it very interesting. This is why I am not a Christian. I find it very interesting that most of the Christians that I meet are greedy, are selfish, self-serving. It's about them. It's only about them, about how they believe, how they think, how the world should be, how we should design the world around their philosophy, around their religion. No, that ain't going to happen. Don't give up your independence for money, for power, for a house, for a car, for somebody that cares about you. Never give up your independence for anything or anybody. Period. If they can't take you the way you are, there's the road. See you later. There's the door. Have a good life. Because if somebody comes in your life and wants to take away your independence, the way you think, the way you act, what you want to do in life, what kind of work you do in life, your dreams you have in your mind. If you have somebody in your life like that, get them out of your life. I don't care if it takes a year, takes 5 years, takes 10 years. Figure out a way to get that person out of your life. Because they've got you in a prison. They've got you jailed. They got a thumb on you. Nobody should have a thumb on you. Nobody should have a thumb on anybody. From the highest politician in this country to the lowest person working on the side of the road. Nobody has a thumb on you. Nobody takes away your independence, your authenticity, or who you are. Nobody takes away your independence unless you allow it. Don't allow people to take your independence away. Don't allow people to take your damn independence away. the cell phone. I'm using it right now to make my videos. It's an amazing tool. I use it. Everybody uses it. Everybody has it. But put limits on this. Put limits on this. You are more important than this. Make limits. Make boundaries. I am not going to use this for 3 hours today. I'm not going to take this with me when I go grocery shopping because it's a leash. Years ago, I'd go grocery shopping. My mother would give me a list. Johnny, get the milk, get bread, get this, get that. Maybe get donuts, get orange juice, get some fruit, get some vegetables. Maybe get some hamburger meat. She would make a list. And I would go to the store and I'd buy the stuff on the list. Maybe get something for myself. I didn't have it in the back of my mind that this piece of shit would go off. Now, she wants this, and yeah, now she wants that, and I got this, and I got that. It is a leash. Make it clear to the person that you're going to go shopping for, that you're going to shut your phone off. This is the list. I have the list. I'm going. Don't take my independence away. Don't take my independence away by connecting to me while I'm shopping for what's on the list. That's how it starts. Put your foot down and say, no. And don't give me this bullshit about, I got to make sure the kids are safe. They got to be able to call me. You're taking away their independence, their way of thinking, their cognitive reasoning, like, how should I be safe in the house when I'm alone, Mom? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I'll get punished if I do that. Instead of a leash where, I gotta call my kids every 5 minutes. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They gotta call me and they gotta report in. They gotta report in. Quit living like that. That is not living. You're living in a prison. You're living in a goddamn prison. That's why I want to build my retreat. It's thunder. That's why I want to build my retreat. And if you want to get involved with the Common Point Retreat, let me know. Everybody will think free thinkers. We will go by the code that's in this book. Here's a lesson for this video. I want you to write down 5 things. 5 things. Write down 5 things that you have lost because you don't have the independence anymore. What have you lost? What did the cell phone take away? Did it give you more than what you had? Did it improve what you had? Tim, give me 5 things. Put them in the comments. Just write down 5 things for me that you have lost because of technology. I will tell you 5 things real quick. Write down 5 things you have lost. You have lost because of technology. Don't tell me, it's gotten better. Tell me the 5 things you have lost because of technology. Neighborhoods. 1. Free to communicate. 2. Without being spied on or listened to or followed. 3. Your identity. Your identity is being stolen every day. When you go in a grocery store, you're being photographed. When you go to a mall, you're being photographed. When you're driving your car at a stoplight, you're being photographed. You're losing your freedom, your identity. Number 4, your health. Because we are being conditioned to eat nothing but garbage, full of preservatives, full of dyes, full of sugar, full of salt, full of crap. One more and I'm going to go. And then I lost count. That we are losing freedom to imagine. I said that earlier. We are losing our freedom to imagine. going on a computer and saying, Chat GPT, write me a song. Chat GPT, make a movie or make a video. That's not creating. That is stealing information that's already there. You're not creating anything. You're not using your mind. You want to write a song, sit down, either at a piano or just come out of your mind, out of your head. Here's the tune. I got the tune. Oh, here's the lyrics. Write it down. Then you're writing a song. If you think you're writing a song by asking a computer to write you a song, you're an idiot. And you are giving up your freedom to create. And the more we do this, the more we do this, the more we do this, the dumber we're going to become, the dumber we're going to become, the dumber we're going to be friggin' become. It's my buddy in the background scratching. I'm going to go. This is my rant for the day. Get involved with the Common Point Society. Get off the grid. Live off the grid. Don't live in a tomb. Get involved with me. We're going to buy land. We're going to create our own community. We are going to we're going to create our own community. And I'm going to put some links down below of how the Amish live in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And a lot of what they do is what we are going to do. We're going to grow our own food. We're going to pickle our own food. We're going to jar our own food. We're going to raise our own animals. We're going to work the land. We're not going to live online. Period. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You just watch my videos for entertainment. That's fine. Anybody's welcome. Do not give up your independence. Do not give up your independence. Don't give up your mind. Do not give up your mind to anything. Do not serve anything. Don't serve a God. Don't serve a computer. Don't serve AI. Don't serve a government. Don't serve anybody. Period. Take care of you. Stay authentic. Stay yourself. Remain yourself. Don't live in a damn tomb. Open the windows. Smell the air. Have an immersion with the air coming through the window. I'm going to go. Thank you very much. Love you guys. This is wisdom from the Book of Common Point. You guys are amazing. Thank you to my followers, my seekers. You are my seekers. We are going to build this community and we are going to live organic. We're going to live as human beings are supposed to live, not in a box. I'm not worried about if my car is going to start itself. And what do? Or if I'm in my car and it locks and I can't get out of it. I don't want to live in that world. That's not the world for me. We're going to create our own world. We are going to create our own world. Thank you very much. I am John Tenuto. This is the Book of Common Point. Wisdom from the Book of Common Point. It's all in this book. Real quick, down below in the show notes, you want a link to my music song playlist. I have a song playlist. Listen to my songs. They talk a lot about what we're talking about here. Number 2, I have a second channel called Luke W. Warm in the Biscuits. Luke W. Warm in the Biscuits. That is my comedy channel. I do stand-up comedy. That is him, not me. Check him out. He's a lot of fun. Leave a comment. Damn it, leave a comment on what you think the retreat should be like. Leave a comment or a suggestion what we could do at the I almost said commune. It's not a commune. It's a community. Leave in the comments what you think we could do at the retreat. What kind of food can we make? What can we learn? What can we learn from each other? We need to touch each other. We need to talk to each other. We need to face each other. We need to feel each other. If we don't, we will be done. The human race will be done. You can be part of this. Thank you very much. Have a good day now. Bye now.